How's it going? If you don't know me, my name is Ty Cutner and I'm an IFS coach. Now, IFS stands for Internal Family Systems. It's a trauma-informed, evidence-based psychotherapy model that's been around for over 40 years. Now, I was introduced to IFS several years ago when I was able to heal over 20 years of grief in one session. Now, that session was with the founder of the IFS model, Dr. Richard Schwartz.
Yeah, I listened to the podcast with Ty. I loved it. And so I'm very eager. I didn't know a lot of your backstory either, Ty. So I'm very eager to do some more work.
I make an analogy that in this country, Black people are like diamonds with coal around them. Some of us think that we are coal, but some of us know that we're diamonds. That's why we go in spaces like this to heal, and this is an opportunity for you to get IFS for your legacy, for everything else. And I understand it's going to be a little challenging and uncomfortable, but that one moment of uncomfortability is going to create millions of moments of healing. So that's why I'm here to be the example for that. And I'm ready. And since then, I've been trained by the IFS Institute several times. One time with the therapist, another time to bring these tools outside of therapy. I've coached over 4,000 men who've been going through divorce, separation, infidelity in their relationships. I brought these tools into school systems where I teach kids, families, school social workers. I'm a contributing author to the bestseller Free and Self IFS Beyond the Therapy Room. I've been hired by the IFS Institute to speak at the conference several times. I've also been hired to train coaches in IFS. On this Intro to IFS workshop, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that no matter what you're going through, you're not broken, you're not flawed, you're not diseased because you have some emotional pattern. You may be stuck in some grief because of the loss of a loved one. You may be stuck in a pattern where you can't get the career you want, or you're stuck in a career, stuck in a relationship, stuck in anger or fear or depression. If any of those things happen, you're not broken. What's actually happened is there are parts of you that need to be heard. And currently, you don't know how to listen to your parts. You may not even realize you have parts. You may not even know what parts are, right? And if that's happening to you, then that's the reason why you can't get past these things. But in IFS, it is self, which we all have within us, that heals the internal wounds of your parts. Okay, that's the magic about IFS. So when you go through this training, you're going to gain a new awareness. So the way I break things down, I'm going to break it down in very plain language. I'm going to go through my story. You're going to understand the pain that I went through, and you're going to understand how I was able to get out of it using IFS. And that's going to give you a new awareness and new pathways to get past some of the stuff that you're experiencing. We're going to do a exercise that's going to allow you to experience the tools so that you can feel the shift right there with me. All right. So if you're currently in therapy, even if you're in IFS therapy, this is going to enhance that. If you're not in therapy, this is going to give you some new tools to help you in your healing journey. And I'm going to teach you as if you're part of my family because I care about you. Because I believe, after doing this work, I believe that the human race is one big family. Because I can be healed, my family could be healed, but if the person down the block ain't healed, the person in the grocery store is not healed, I got to worry about them, right? And so I want to give this to everyone. If any of this is resonating with you, it's not by coincidence. You belong here, all right? So your next step is I want you to fill out the form that's on this page. It's going to bring you to a questionnaire. The questionnaire is designed for me to get to know who you are, get to know what some of the stuff you're going through so I can make sure that this training is more relevant to you and what you're dealing with. And then I'll see you on the inside.